Yo, what is up guys? Oosa here bringing you guys another Epic 7 video, and today I'm going to be talking about farming. So this farming guide is going to be for all players, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced, late game players, and obviously for my late game players out there or even advanced players, you guys know what you're doing, so maybe you can use this video as a reference, or if you want to give me some constructive criticism down below, just comment down below and I will definitely reply to you. Now, starting off, let's start off with Catalyst. Now, Catalyst is one of the most important things that you're going to be farming for, whether you are beginner, mid-game, late game, doesn't matter. When you're working on your units, Catalyst farming is extremely important, especially for your main units that you're working on or using. So, for example, let's talk about someone like Vildred, right? He's my main farmer, my main cleaver. I use him in PvP. I'm using him for farming. He helps me in all content. Right, and now let's look at his skill enhancements. Let's go to skill enhance. Now you're going to see these different items here. Obviously this is Molagoras. You need Molagoras in order to level up your skills for your character. And these next things that you're going to see, like right here, these are catalysts. Catalysts are extremely important to level up your hero skills to, for example, do more damage right here. Like you can see, once I get Vildred more of these Twisted Fangs, I can upgrade his skill 1 +4, which will give him an extra 10% damage, which is going to be really nice. I want to deal more damage, whether it's in PvP or PvE content. I want to deal more damage, and so we're going to need these Twisted Fangs, right? So this is just an example. Now, easiest way to do it is I go to Catalyst Journal, and as you can see right here, it shows you all 3 of the catalysts that I need for Vildred to max upgrade him, right? So if I want to awaken him, meaning get him to those nice 6 stars, it tells you all the catalysts that I'm going to need. So the first one is going to be for his later upgrades, like his last star on awakening, as well as his last final skill upgrades. We're going to need these Blazing Souls, and this means the orange background means it's an epic. So these drops are a little harder to get, but if you want to know how to get them, you just click on the catalyst here. You select an episode. It could be any one that you have. And if you're like, you know, you're struggling with earlier game content, just do the easiest one possible. And yeah, I go on episode 1, the unrecorded history, which is side story. And I can see that I can go on chapter 4, 2, and go into stage 4-9 to farm out for these Blazing Souls, right? Now I'm on chapter 4-2 right now and going to stage 4-9. You guys can see that there's a Blazing Souls right here, and I can simply just do the stage over and over again until I get these Blazing Soul drops. Now, what's really smart is that if you're actually able to farm this with your lower level characters and bring, like, let's say someone like Vildred to farm this out, I can level my characters while also trying to get these catalysts. So I'm kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So, for example, let me show you right now. So, for example, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take, let's say, a lower level character. Let's say like Pavel, right? I'll throw him in here somewhere. And I want to level him up. And I can just bring him along with me and have him level up. And especially this stage is really like a higher level stage. He's going to be leveling up and getting a lot of nice experience while I'm able to farm for my catalysts. And now later on, I think when you hit level 35 or rank 35, you're going to be able to do this, which is auto repeat. So you can kind of just leave it on auto repeat and just do your own thing while it's farming for you to get like these catalysts, because it's kind of a boring process. You guys don't really want to do it over and over again, but in the beginning you're going to have to, just because, you know, you're a lower rank. But once you get past rank 34 and you go into 35 and above, it's going to be so much easier to farm. So this is how I kind of go about farming for catalysts. Oh yeah, and make sure to not forget about the AP exchange shop. So you see when I click on it, once I farm enough on a stage, I get these AP points, and once I build up enough AP points, for example, I can buy this Blazing Soul for 400 AP points, which kind of saves me a little bit of time. And so I don't go out empty-handed. So let's say if I don't get any Blazing Souls in my farm session, at least I can get maybe 1 or 2 of these Blazing Souls. Now let's talk about fodder. Fodder are so important in this game, especially around early mid-game when you're trying to rush for your 6 star. And you need that 6 star for, let's say, farming, or let's say for wyvern, or whatever you need to do, story, it could be anything. These fodder right here, let's go all the way down here. These fodder are extremely important. Okay, so you want to really level these guys up and star them up and promote them. And you can use them to promote, let's say, like if I want to promote my Mega Phantasma to 4 stars, I can use my fodder to promote these Phantasma. So for example, let's say I have a 2-star max fodder right here. I just go to promotion, and I'll take like 2 of my fodder here, and there you go. He becomes a 3-star, which is really nice. And then I can level him up and try to get him to 3-star max, and then so on and so forth. But that's pretty much what I use my fodder for. And now how you can get these fodder is there's 2 methods to doing it. Two really easy methods. One of the easier methods, in my opinion, is just using your friendship bookmarks. It's probably one of the easiest way to get fodder, honestly. So I use my friendship bookmarks right here. You're gonna get a lot of these doing adventure, and just use, if you're using any supporters, you get adventure bookmarks. So all I need to do is click here, summon. Now as you can see, I'm getting these level 5 2-stars, and I mean I also got a penguin here, which is kind of nice. I can sell them, or I can use them for XP, doesn't really matter, but you guys kind of get the drift. That's pretty much how you get your fodder from friendship bookmarks. This is probably the most convenient way to get fodder. And the next way you can do is just by going into an adventure mode. All right, and all you guys need to do is go into episode 1, go into stage 2S, and go right here on the 3-1 stage. And this is in main story. So I just go here, and you guys can see I'm only using 2 energy. So this is really an energy efficient way to get fodder. So yeah, I'm just going to bring Vildred with me, and you guys are going to see what I'm going to do. I just go here, and there's these 3 spots right here, and I'm just going to fast travel to them, right? And I can just leave this on auto, and you guys see how fast that is. I got no fodder drop there. Quickly transfer over here. Let's see if I get a fodder drop. No fodder drop from here, and then this is the last place. And let's see if I get a fodder drop. All right, no fodder drop there, but you guys kind of get the drift. I mean, usually you will get a fodder, and if you don't get it the first or second try, the third try, you usually get it. I've gotten so much fodder from here, like when I've really needed it, and I've been really low on energy. This is one of the best ways to get fodder if you don't really have any friendship bookmarks. It's pretty easy too, because you're going to be going through fodder so much, especially like mid game and late game. You're blazing through fodder, okay, because you're like 6-starring a lot more units, and you need these fodder. So that's one of the easiest ways to get fodder. Now the next thing, spirit runes. You need these runes in order to awaken your characters, in order to get those stars on your characters. All you need to do, of course, is go to battle, go here, and usually every day in the week it kind of changes up, and then the weekends is, you know, you can do any stage you want. But as you can see, today's fire, or like flame, I usually try to do the highest level that I possibly can, and this is a really good way to get gold as well. So I'll just do, like, let's say like stage 9 or something, or whatever, the highest you can do. So yeah, it's probably one of the best uses of your energy, because you're getting a lot of XP, a lot of gold, and not only that, but you have a chance of getting an epic rune and greater runes. So that's amazing. So this is definitely really worth it. Don't really worry too much about it right away, because just by completing them the first time, you're going to be getting some epic runes and greater runes. But when there's an event going on to farm, let's say spirit runes and hunt, usually what that means is that you're going to be able to get extra gold and extra XP by doing those. And so these events happen every month, and so I highly suggest you guys save your energy for those events, because they really help you guys out a lot. Now the next thing, gear. The thing that everyone needs in this game. And honestly, like, a lot of your PvP progression and even PvE progression really depends on your gear that you're using. So as I did before, I go into battle and we go into hunt. And the first thing you want to concentrate on, literally don't even look at these other hunts. I mean, you can do some of them. I'm not saying don't do them, because they are useful and they do give you these nice resources to make gear. But Wyvern is the most important. Right now, I'm working on beating stage 10 of Wyvern, so I'm working on my Wyvern team. But hopefully, you know, within a week or two, I'm going to be able to do Wyvern 11, which is going to be amazing, because I'm going to be able to get 85 gear from here, and these amazing Abyss Stray Claws, which I really need, and these Ancient Dragon Hearts for reforging gear. I'm not going to go into detail on that, but Wyvern 11 should be one of the biggest things that you focus on, like when you get later on to early game. Like when you finish main story, you really want to start working on building a Wyvern team. And that's why people are like, oh, you know, work on Alexa, work on Sigret, or re-roll for Sigret, the 5-star hero from Selective Summons. I'm going to do a whole re-roll guide as well, but Wyvern is extremely important. Now from Wyvern, you get gear drops, obviously, and you can get speed, critical set, hit set. Speed critical sets are amazing, and hit sets are really good too. And they're just really strong gear, man. And so this is where you can get your gear. Wyvern hunts, or just in general, hunts give a lot of XP, just like Spirit Altar, but they give even more XP compared to Spirit Altar, and they give a lot of gold as well. So hunt is an amazing way to get good gear, gold, and XP. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about gold and Stigma. This is something that you can definitely farm for. I think one of the easiest ways to get gold and Stigma is just by doing adventure and doing your adventure challenges. This is a really easy way to get gold, and just playing the game. Like if you just play the game, you will get a lot of gold.
Okay.
And I know this may sound like a really, really like bad advice, but it isn't. If you play the game, you're going to get a lot of gold. But if you specifically are focusing on getting gold, the best bet is to do either Spear Altar or hunts, because you're going to be potentially getting really good gear, or, you know, you can never go wrong with Spirit Runes, but you get a lot of gold from them. Another amazing option is just by doing the events. So if you're doing the events, they're going to give you a lot of gold just because you're farming those events. Now, going into events, this is an amazing thing to farm. Now, this is something I wanted to kind of save for last, because I think it's kind of self-explanatory, but I'm going to explain it regardless, because for any beginners out there. But with events, you get this event currency, as you can see right here, right? You have these event currencies here. And you can use them to get these epic runes. You can get this artifact that's here. You can get this new unit that just came out. There's a bunch of stuff you can get. You can get catalysts, Molagoras, some of the most important resources. You can get Phantasma for promoting your characters. So yeah, events are an amazing thing to farm. Plus you can get gold here as well. So if you have enough leftover event currency, just use it to make gold. You can get a couple 100,000 gold easily. So yeah, that's my advice for event. I think event is one of the best things to do in the game. Obviously, because the resources that you get are really valuable. I mean, you can get Covenant bookmarks, you know, for summoning. You can get a bunch of stuff. So events are really good to farm. That's why I would not burn through your energy early on. Save your energy. Like, look at me right now. I have like just 14 different energies right here that I'm just saving, and I'm going to be utilizing them for farming. Farming catalysts, leveling up my characters, all that stuff. This is right here. I have all this energy. So just be really smart with your energy usage. I'm going to be doing like a whole bunch of different videos. I'm going to do a reroll guide as well on like what you guys should reroll for, because I think that'll be really, really nice, and it's so easy to reroll in this game. So I think that'll be a really fun and easy video to do, and also something I can explain to you guys and like help the new players out who want kind of a head start starting out. Okay, so that's really it, guys. I hope this guide helped you guys out. Farming is just something you're going to be doing throughout your whole like lifespan or career or whatever in Epic 7. So enjoy it, because this game is really fun, and PvP is just super fun, man. Arena is so worth it. And once you get higher up in Arena, it gets really, really fun. And obviously for the late game players out there, that's why they've sticked around. They love Arena. I love Arena. But yeah, So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and be sure to follow my Twitch when I stream. Join my Discord because I do giveaways on there as well, and make sure to like and subscribe. Alright guys, peace out and have an amazing day.